Well, hello there. I'm Kim Berry, editor of Food and Drink Business. Welcome to Play, our weekly news roundup brought to you by GS1 Australia, the only authorised source for your barcodes. For 50 years, GS1 standards have powered business to trade seamlessly, efficiently and safely. Learn more about the next generation of barcodes at gs1au.org. Well, no factory in Ireland today. Instead, I'm in the Sofitel in Melbourne at this year's Alt Proteins Conference. It's put on by the alternative proteins think tank, Food Frontier. There's more than 400 delegates here today, listening to 12 different sessions with 40 speakers. I had the pleasure of chairing a panel this morning looking at consumer attitudes and awareness of alternative proteins, from plant-based meats right through to cultivated meat. It was a dynamic conversation, as was a session that was chaired by Dr. Angeline Accaria from Innovative Game Changers, who talked about the retail landscape for the sector. And the speakers on her panel included Mauro Pisani, who is the category manager for Woolworths. Interestingly, Mauro actually covers the entire sector. He's not just looking at chilled or ambient, he looks after the entire alternative protein sort of sector. Quite an undertaking. And then I were also joined by Mark Field from Prof Consulting. His knowledge and experience is as far and as wide as you can see, and the three of them really brought their A game and looked at the retail market for this industry. It's been a fantastic day. It's the largest event for the alternative proteins sector, and you can really get that sense that people are so happy and thrilled to see each other and really just catch up. Now, apparently the world is still turning, regardless of me jet-setting around the world and catching up at conferences. So in some other news, Brew, which is actually here today, has successfully completed its $25 million Series A raise. I caught up with Jim Fader at the conference today, so head to the website and catch up on Jim's news and what it means for the company and where it's heading. The former CEO of Asahi Beverages, Robert Ivasi, has joined the SPC board. Beak Johnston has opened its $110 million facility in Western Sydney. It sits next to its existing facility out there, and it features the latest technology for ready meals production, but also for pastry snacks in terms of delivering consistently flaky and crispy pastry. And JBS has also made a big investment. It's spent $77 million on its Dinmore meat processing facility, which allows for a second shift to be run at the site. And the flow-on effect of that is that JBS is now looking for 500 new employees to fill those positions. The plant is based in Ipswich, so this is a fantastic development for a regional centre. Vertical farming company Stacked Farming is collaborating with Agrana Fruit Australia on trials of growing berries in its fully automated farming facility. Costa Group's board has accepted Payne Schwartz's revised offer of $3.20 a share, and it's advising its shareholders that they should do the same. And Perfection Fresh is celebrating 45 years of operations. From a company that started selling lettuces, cauliflowers and broccoli to one today that is really industry leader in terms of developing proprietary products and trademarked varieties. It really has been quite a success story and quite a ride for the company. NAWO, which is the National Association of Women in Operations, has expanded its flagship mentoring program for 2024. The Victorian Office for Women is funding a number of sponsored places specifically for women in manufacturing and energy industries. It's the first time that NAWO is offering sponsored places to non-members. Again, head to the website for more information about that and how to apply. Well, I'm going to head back in to another session, and it's been a ride. Next week, normal programming shall resume. Uh, so thanks to GS1 Australia. Head to the website for all these stories. Remember to sponsor, tell your family and friends. And with that, I'm Kim Berry, over and out.